Why you think we get alive this? Real nigga shit came to kill a process. Gotta kill all the nonsense. Tell them do better when they lie, ho. Ay.
The shit is getting light now. Looking at what's next, can't get caught up in the right now. Did it for myself, I can't feed into the hype now. Even though I know everybody got me in their sight now. I put the work in, so I talk my shit. Don't hit me up when I cop this whip. They counted me out, but I caught it. Now I'm counting cash and I wake up in the morning. They see me making moves, but we just started. You know what to do when the money calling. Don't know what I've been doing, that's why I'm guarding. Got too much to lose, so I'm moving cautious. I put the work in, so I talk my shit. Don't hit me up when I cop this whip. They counted me out, but I caught it. Now I'm counting cash and I wake up in the morning. Room full of smoke, mind full of thoughts. Funny how being broke make you feel on top. I'm wide different with it, cause it's all I got. Couple niggas had a vision and we made it pop. Hey, I used to hoop, but I took it in for route. Before the surgeries, I thought I had it figured out. Tables turned for the better, couldn't live without. Now I multiply the digits in my bank account. Good, me and niggas insecurities start to poke out. Guess being real around the fakes bring the whole out. When women come around, I don't feel the need to show out. They come into the crib, I don't even need to go out. I put the work in, so I talk my shit. Don't hit me up when I cop this whip. Ay, they counted me out, but I caught it. Now I'm counting cash and I wake up in the morning. Put the work in, so I talk my shit. Don't hit me up when I cop this whip. They counted me out, but I caught it. Now I'm counting cash and I wake up in the morning. I put the work in, so I talk my shit. Don't hit me up when I cop this whip. Ay, they counted me out, but I caught it. Now I'm counting cash and I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning.
Konnichiwa, Giovanni-san.
Activate Wraith Mode.
かしこまりました。
ありがとうございます。
Tank drip, raincoat, triple black car, yeah, we turn it into rave mode. Tank drip, raincoat, triple black cars, yeah, we turn it into rave mode. Verify the credit with the pay stuff. Making back deposits with the day ones, day ones. You got a problem, you should say something. But you should quit us today, but iced out grill with canary diamonds. Iced out watch, don't know what the time is. I can tell it's on you wanna know though. Privileged information for the squad though. Trapping out the scene like we hit a lick. Blowing out the windows from the jail. All in DTLA with the AMG. Back to Calabasas, my girl waiting on me. But I ain't even maxed it out yet. Level up, you levels down yet. I ain't even worried about what you even talking about. What you even talking about, yeah. Tank trip, raincoat, triple black car, yeah, we turn it into rave mode. Tank trip, raincoat, tripping matte black, had to switch it up to rave mode. Tank trip, raincoat, triple black cars, yeah, we turn it into rave mode. Tank trip, raincoat, triple black cars, yeah, we turn it into rave mode.
I see a lot of stars in my car, I'm in race mode. Paint dripping slow like a Tetris with a case load. A drink in the back, girl, sipping cause we say so. They know me and Giovanni about to get this bankroll. If you ain't trying to win, then what you trying to play for? You just want to be for everybody, I want queso and pesos. Enough to make my lawyer say the case closed. Enough to buy my girl whatever cause she been so faithful. Got Hollywood unlocked, rock the rate on down your block. I'm showing love, will pick you up. You talking down and we won't stop. I had some friends and now they out. They be gossiping a lot. I'm trying to be a legend. White 11s cover my white socks. My ex was living in Texas now with other guys. You had to go to ticket, how you let it pass you by? Now you know that I'm about about to do the most. When I get inside the rain, I catch the Holy Ghost.
But I ain't even maxed it out yet. Level up, you levels down, yeah. I ain't even worried about what you even talking about, yeah. Pain trip, raincoat, triple black car, yeah, we turn it into rave mode. Pain trip, raincoat, dripping matte black, had to switch it up to rave mode. Pain trip, raincoat, triple black cars, yeah, we turn it into rave mode. Pain trip, raincoat, triple black cars, yeah, we turn it into rave mode.
We are back on the Smokers Lounge. I'm your host, Chris Cyphers. We are sponsored by Executive Sessions. Salute to the fam. Thanks for the pack. What's going on, family? Hotep. Peace, love, and light. What's going on? New energies, new time, or new alignments, planetary alignments. What's going on? A bunch of fraud ass bullshit. It's wild bullshit. Take notice. However, if you stay focused, or if you are focused on what your job is, then all the bullshit around you don't even really matter, right? That part. The link is in the chat. You already know it's open panel. We on digression hours. So you know this might be a late one. Other than that, stay tuned in, and you know, we'll correspond accordingly. With that being said, we're gonna hop into some more music, get the vibes jumping, wait till the fam come through. If not, all cool. We'll proceed. No worries over here. We all good.
Niggas will put on the front of your face, so I keep my distance. Bitches will find out you got a little money, yeah, not inconsistent. And whether you actually like me or not, it don't make a difference. I don't remember cashing a check or someone's opinion. Niggas will put on the front of your face, so I keep my distance. Bitches will find out you got a little money, yeah, not inconsistent. Whether you actually like me or not, yeah, it don't make a difference. I don't remember catching a check on someone's opinion. No. Please, remind me your words that matter to me. Remind me when I had to pull up it, just to remind you that she moving faster for me. And I don't compare to these niggas that talk about money, cause talking is cheap, but shit getting deep. The more they open up their mouth, the more I'm treat. Niggas always wanna know something. Yeah, so I told them niggas gon' grow some. And they looking for a label, all I own one. Now I will not change me for no one. I'll meet death when I'm finished. The birth, I told God I'll be back in a minute. Hard to see outside the room when you in it. I don't have ceilings or room for a limit. I gotta lay low. They always say something, put faith in the bankroll. And dismiss all assumptions, yeah, I gotta lay low. They always say something, put faith in the bankroll. And dismiss all assumptions. Put on in front of your face, so I keep my distance. They just gonna find out you got a little money, yeah, and not inconsistent. And whether you actually like me or not, it don't make a difference. I don't remember catching a check of someone's opinion. Niggas will put on in front of your face, so I keep my distance. They just gonna find out you got a little money, yeah, not inconsistent. Whether you actually like me or not, yeah, it don't make a difference. I don't remember catching a check of someone's opinion. No. I don't need none of this shit, I just need my respect. Put in the hours, yeah, this just a cause and effect. It ain't overnight, all this shit time to perfect. Put in the hours, yeah, this just a cause and effect. I just let the angels guide us. I stay in one place so they know where to find us. Niggas talk, they moving, but they still behind us. So when they fall off, it's never surprising. Ain't no surprising, nah. Niggas will put on the front of your face, so I keep my distance. They just gonna find out you got a little money, yeah, and not inconsistent. And whether you actually like me or not, it don't make a difference. I don't remember catching a check of someone's opinion.
Hey, you know, we out here. What up, DB? Yeah. Got 65 Mustang. You know what? Come on, man.
Alright, Khalil.
Alright, so I think we're gonna
Clear.
stay on this side.
We got one more in this room.
Condo, Teflon, S-Class, no condo. Paper all in my collar, bang rolls in my corner. Time zone, red eye, big papi, no best eye. Time for to my left eye, time for to my left eye. No doubt, lights out, I'm next. You're out. I be talking money on the daily. All your money talking sound like meditating. It's a little quiet. What's your explanation? Gotta feed the family, that's my motivation. Bitches blowing up my phone. Who is this? Calling. Oh yeah, my bad. It's your bitch. Sorry. Off top, Atari. Skirt in that two-seater like this. Don't say shit with no check. Don't say shit with no check. Can't feed birds with no bread. Don't say shit with no check. Say it with a check, nigga. How many places to rack it up? How many stacks just to back it up? I tell your bitch throw it back, son. That's why she ain't going back with none. It's 20K for a flag. Don't want the lean just to spray. I use my wrist with some ice. I stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Last I ain't know what's up. My daughter 14, so I gotta provide what I can to make sure she gon' get enough. Make sure if it's with the stability, so she know her pops is the man. Won't get no fuck by no man, so she can point out a fuck nigga that ain't about shit. No, she really won't give a fuck. No doubt, lights out. I'm next. You're out. I be talking money on the daily. All your money talking sound like mad. Oh yeah, my bad. It's your bitch. Sorry. Off top, ain't here to play no games. Atari, skirt in that two-seater like this. Don't say shit with no check. Don't say shit with no chips. Can't feed birds with no bread. Don't say shit with no check. Say it with a check, nigga.
These are the moments I live for. Tough times don't last, yeah, so what would I quit for? I got a village to feed, that's why I give more. A nigga got needs in this life, and I had to kick doors. Only battles that I need to fight are the ones in my mental. People around me have changed soon as I got to this level. That girl on the gram that you want, she ain't the devil. The moment you win and you cut, yeah, that's the moment you settle. I wanna give back to kids and travel the world, my family. I don't need praise from higher ups, but I still need a Grammy. Yeah, I come from athletics, so I like to hold up some trophies. Yeah, don't wait till I'm gone and say things you should've told me. Yeah, these are the moments I live for. Tough times don't last, yeah, so what would I quit for? Yeah, I got a village to feed, that's why I give more. A nigga got needs in his life, and I had to kick doors. So while I'm here, I need my roses. Best thing I ever did was keep my focus. Manifesting what I want, how my approach is. Being able to evolve, that's what growth is. I got some Henny on ice to the brim in this double cup. Some niggas are cool with a bag and I got a double up. Yeah, niggas that hate still listen, so I know it's total love. You would've lasted damn my size 12s if you knew what the struggle was. The rise of a legend who made it through doubts, yeah, and the faults of a city. Belief in self, belief in wealth, yeah, I conquered the feeling. Now that I got it, my women exotic, yeah, my life's been busy. Honestly, my honesty is brutal when I'm feeling tipsy. Yeah. So while I'm here, I need my roses. Best thing I ever did was keep my focus. Manifesting what I want, how my approach is. Being able to evolve, that's what growth is. I got some money on night and I'm rimming this double cup. Some niggas are cool with a bag and I got a double up. Yeah, niggas that hate to listen, so I know it's total love. You would've lasted damn my size 12s if you knew what the struggle is.
It's difficult to just, wander around the streets and do normal things. I mean, it's practically impossible without having interruptions all the time. So, you can't sort of get lost in your thoughts and go for a walk and think and look and that because you're going to constantly be interrupted. But it isn't something that I wasn't trying to prepare myself for. You'd never be fully prepared for it until it's the reality. But, I've tried my best to become accustomed to it, but you're aware of it nevertheless. But I think that's the only sort of difficult thing to cope with is the way that strangers react to you. It's not so easy to make new friends. It doesn't matter. I'll always have my old friends, but it's a little bit more difficult to make friends because people are always more aware of you than they would otherwise be if they'd never heard of you. So I've not got any problems in America so far because we only just started.
What's going on? When people doing they shit on this day, and I hope people was having their meditation or their time to have with themselves to develop or manifest or whatever the case may be. Never really needed a crowd to talk to anybody. Cause I always have myself. so I'm never lonely. And when it comes into play of getting to know strangers or getting to know people and developing that into a friendship or relationship and getting to know people from close range and a distance has its toll. And what I mean is, there's so much talk of realness, authenticity. However, the real ones that's always by people's side always falls short because of other problems. And it sucks. It really do suck. It sucks to put in effort. It sucks to put in the work. It sucks to even after you put in the work, for you to be pointed and looked at as someone less than a lovable person or a person that held you down. That's the irony that I get out of all this bullshit that goes on. Yeah. It come a time when you want to do stuff and you create a movement to where you're actually putting those words into actions, and then you're also being looked at as something different than what you've been portraying the whole time. It's really kind of sucks. But it is what it is because it's more of perception. Everybody gonna have their own perception. Everybody gonna have their own outcome, income, outlook, whatever the case may be. However, things still must continue. Life proceed to exist. People proceed to live. Nature proceed to act upon how nature act. But out of nature or gods or entities, then to people, people change the most. People switch the most. People act different the most. Reasons why nowadays I will never put myself less than any species on this planet. because it seemed to convey that every mechanism, living species mechanism, have their instructions, but humans tend to go against what they were instructed to do. Lions are going to be lions. Snakes are going to be snakes. Zebras are going to be zebras. Giraffes, so forth with every other animal. But what animal will do a drive-by on its own family? What animal without under the oppression of survival go against their family? I have 6 different snakes with different genes. None of them struck at each other. None of them fought each other. However, they are all still part of the ball python family. And they can coexist. What I mean by saying this is by gene, as we are different by tribe or different by nationality. I have snakes with all different genes. I have a spider inchi, I have an albino, I have a banana, I have a mystic, I have an ivory, and I have a pinstripe butter. All different genes. Same concept. Nationality, different tribes, but they can all coexist regardless of how much they're solidary animals and or want to be social. There's no hatred, there's no back and forth, there's no I need to be ahead of someone. It's none of that. But yet, in our humanoid experience, we experience more hatred towards each other than anything. And as I keep looking at nature and animals and constellations and plants and how people coexist, it really explains itself. So people can go to these mythological ideas, all these ideas that was brought to them upon from wherever you got it from. There's nothing truer than nature. And that will always be truth. It's not fact, it's truth. Nature is truth. Ma'at, truth. I'll expound on more things, but apparently we're at where we at. Not to say nothing is different, but it is what it is. However, staying focused and knowing your placement would always be privileged to your life. Hey, may get something out of this. You may not get something out of this. My goal is not for you to sit and ponder upon what's right and what's wrong. I'm not telling you what's right, what's wrong. I'm telling you an experience. Your experience from right or wrong will give you your perception of right or wrong when you go through the experience. So, like I've always been, never forced anything on anyone or anything. But it is what it is. We got people on the left, we got people on the right, we got people in the middle. However, we have people who haven't even experienced the left and right hemisphere of the world that will try to tell you more things of astronomical because it pertains to their life. And what I would have to say to that is all you need is a passport, and your perception would definitely change. It's no bragging, right? Toured parts of the world, have you toured parts of the world? Have you seen the skies from both hemispheres? Have you came to a conjunction of experience or experiencing both? Or are you just selective to information or selective to a belief? What would it be? How do you know about the East Hemisphere without seeing it with your own 2020? How would you even know about the other side of the world without experiencing it with your own 2020? I don't know how you do that, but for sure a lot of people can tell you how you can do that. I don't know how, but I've always been saying experience is your teacher. I've been through a lot of experience throughout this world. That's been my greatest teacher. And when you're able to explore more of this land, more of this plane, more of this world, I hope that could be your greatest teacher as well. This is one day. So everybody know I come on live. Regardless if the fam is here. Regardless if not. Something I said for myself. Something I set as a standard for everyone else. Not for you, but for me to be available for you. We all make sacrifices. Sacrifices don't mean failure. Sacrifices don't mean quit. Sacrifices don't mean give up. If you sacrifice something, that should give you the more power to keep focused, to keep moving on. But as humans, we tend to give up, throw shit to the left, or just move on. And if we all did that to each other, where would we be? More separated than we are right now. Way more separated than we are right now. My encouragement: stay focused, be yourself, vibe with your tribe, and synchronize. Know yourself. A lot of people think that know yourself, know thyself always means just go within yourself. If you don't know how yourself was even created in your own mom's belly, you're far from knowing yourself. I'm just, this is what it is. You can't not know thyself without knowing where you came from. Point blank. This year on YouTube taught me a lot. Taught me a lot with people. Taught me a lot with my experience. Taught me a lot with information as well. One hand, I will be operating the same. On the other hand, I will be operating a little bit different. Same Chris, none changed. Just more of putting restraint on the infiltration. With that being said, it's a new paradigm that's coming among us. New quote unquote period or space, not thought. Space could be blackness, space, darkness. However, it's not thought. Thought is past. You can't talk past without talking present first. You have to talk present in order for it to be a past. So, with that being said, family, viewers, there's more things to come. There's more chaos. Please learn to have more control of yourself. Please learn to prepare. Stay grounded. Stay balanced. Pay attention to the constellations. Think we'll all be fine. Or some of us. Other than that, peace and love to everybody. Hope everybody have a successful 2021, and I hope 2020 went great as well. And I say that because I don't care about a pandemic. It don't. If a pandemic happened and I still have to go to work, what am I gonna concentrate on? Work. I still need to feed my family, myself. So that will where my focus will be. Myself, family, TSL, do better music. Salute, family. I'm not gonna go all the vitamin, the water, the seasoning. I'm pretty sure y'all get that right by now. But I don't think that's the talk that we need right now. So be your number one. Treat yourself like you're number one. Anybody else in your life, give them that same respect. Because if you respect them like you respect yourself, I'm pretty sure they will feel like the number one without you pointing out that they're number one. And I don't mean that in a relationship, gay or bad way. I mean that is treat someone as you want to be treated. So if you feel as if you're number one, make someone else feel as if they're number one. Make someone feel like they are the gold, they are the championship, they are up there. Greatness, amazing, abundance, love, truth. You all need to feel that. So with that being said, we're gonna wrap up with this tonight. Salute to everybody that came through. Salute to everybody that viewed. Salute to everybody that's going to view. Things are happening. Things are changing. You're gonna be you're gonna have to be able to survive. So with that being said, it's everyone's survival. Much peace and love. Strive for the best. Be yourself. Know yourself. Protect yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm your host, Chris Cyphers. We are sponsored by Executive Session. Salute to the fam. Thanks for the pack. I'll see y'all tomorrow.